What is going on, DBS family? It is your boy iCarlos bringing you another deck profile. Uh, Today I have for you my Son Goku and Vegeta deck. Brand new deck off of the Zenkai Warriors or whatever the set's called. It's a fun one. It's a red deck. It's very aggro. It's very fun. Yeah, let's start off with the leader. What it does is permanent. You can combo off your red Saiyans in rest mode. We're gonna be utilizing that effect a lot. Auto once per turn. When you use this card in the combo, look at the top 3 cards of your deck and add 1 red Saiyan among them, or a unison with an energy cost of 2 and place the remaining in the bottom. The ability is really strong. It's going to let us filter our cards from our deck pretty quickly. And we have a lot of red Saiyans, and we do run 1 unison. We also have our awakening, which is at 4 or less, standard. Or if you have a Vegeta and Goku GT in your Z energy, you can draw 1 card, switch up to one of your energies in active mode, and then take up your life until you have 6. So we're going to be awakening pretty early in this deck. I'll probably be going for turn 3, but you can get a turn 2. On the backside, we have the same permanent. We can combo off our red Saiyans in rest mode. Another permanent is we have our Gogeta cards that can attack your opponent's battle cards in active mode. When your Gogeta GT cards attack your opponent's battle cards, your opponent skips their defensive step. This ability will become relevant when I show you the GT cards. I know most of you guys have seen it, but essentially we're gonna be wiping boards with our Gogeta. So once per turn, when you activate Union Fusion, this card gains Gogeta GT for the turn, which will allow us to Z awaken into our Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta Z leader. In auto, when this card attacks, draw 1 card and then play 1 red Saiyan with an energy cost of 1 from your hand in rest mode. We have plenty of red Saiyans that are 1 cost, so this ability will not be an issue for us either. But anyway, let's get to the main deck. I'll start us off with our extra cards just so I can get through them. We're only running 2. We have 2 Violent Rays and 2 Testing Opposition. Currently I'm testing out what negates I want to play, and right now the way I'm playing this deck is very aggressive, so we don't have much room for defense, but we don't want to be held defensively either. So yeah, 2 Violent Rays for Floodgate for big boss monsters and Testing Opposition just because, top 2 attacks. Next, we have our 1 unison card. It's brand new, so it's our Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta Powers Connection. When this card is played, look at the top 3 cards from your deck and add 1 red card among them, and put the remaining 2 at the bottom of your deck in any order. This card searches anything in our deck, which is pretty busted when it's played. And then it's a +2 unison, so we're gonna be racking up them markers pretty quick. Its +2 is play 1 red battle card with an energy cost of 1 from your hand in rest mode. We have probably about 16 choices to make with that. So, and they all plus this card. So this card is pretty busted, especially in this deck. And then its neg4 is activate battle. When this card gets 15k and double strike for the turn. So if your opponent's not careful, they're going to be seeing this card go for game. Yeah, it's a pretty busted unison. I really like it, and I really love the SPR. I know I don't have it here, but yeah, we're going to be hoping to pull the SPRs in this one. So for our battle cards, I think we have our standard 3 Yamchas. We're running a 2-cost unison, so Yamcha's all we got. Unfortunately, I wish we had something better like Videl, but Yamcha it is. We have our Super Saiyan 4 Son Goku Rival United. This card is essentially it's a 1 cost, so it's limit 1, activate battle. When you have a Vegeta in the combo area, you pay 1, play this card. It's deflect, double strike. On play, this card draws you a card. And then after you're done swinging with it, if you have an energy left over and you want to give your leader card 5k in double strike, its auto is when this card is used in a combo area from the battle, your leader card gains double strike and 5k for the turn. So yeah, it's a pretty cool card. It's early pressure, 1 cost. Like, yeah, we gotta love it. Next, we have our, not that one. We have our Ss4 Vegeta Rival United. So same thing as this Goku, except instead of getting double strike, you gain crit. And instead of comboing Vegeta, you combo off of Goku to play this card. And instead of drawing, you neg a card by 15. So, like I said, it's pretty early pressure. We're running 4 and 4 just because we want to be playing these guys turn 2, turn 3. Yeah, not much to say about it. It's red, it's aggro, it does what it does. We have our Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta Triumphant together. So this, together with the leader, is super busted. It is Deflect, Triple Strike, Blocker, Union Fusion for 4. It draws you a card. This card isn't affected by non-Gogeta GT skills. When this card is in battle, your opponent can't activate non-super combo skills, and you skip your offensive step. So your leader card skips your opponent's defense step. They can't activate any skills that aren't Gogeta GT. So what this card is going to be doing, it is going to be clearing your opponent's board and then going at them for a triple strike and then staying as a blocker. So and its other auto is at the start of your charge phase, place this card in its own drop, which, whatever, it is what it is. But when an opponent's battle card is KO'd and by this card, at the end of the turn, switch this card to active mode. Or at the end of the turn, switch this card to active mode. So every time you KO a battle card, which is going to be 100% of the time, you're going to be restanning him. And then at the end of the turn, you'll restand him again. So you have a blocker up. This card is insane. I don't know why Bandai printed this card and why Bandai printed half of these cards, but I'm all here for it. I love GT, so we'll keep on going. Next, we have our Super Saiyan 4 Goku preparing to brawl. This is essentially a 1 cost because it is reduced by 3 in hand. On play, it is played in rest mode, but it draws you a card. And then when it's comboed off from the battle area, you draw another card. This card is nuts because your Unison and your leader both play this and this one, which is the same thing. Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta preparing to brawl. So you'll be drawing 2 cards, and then when your leader swings and you play this, you'll be drawing 3. I mean, yeah, you'll neg 1, but hey, it's a free ape in a sense. So we're running 4 and 4 of those just to keep our hand size up. And next we have our Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta searching for rivals. This card is just a searcher for your Goku cards that you don't have. So limit 1, you place this card in the drop from your hand, and you get a Goku that's a 4 cost in 20k. I would be running more, but the deck is pretty tight, so 2 of these isn't bad, especially in case you do need one of these Gokus. Yeah, you can just easily get it from the deck. And we also have 2 of our Super Saiyan 4 Son Goku Digging Deep. Now this card I wish I could run more of. Like I said, this deck list it's at 53, so I'm trying to keep it there. But this card is a bean for any card that's your leader, Unison, any battle card for the turn. It's limit 1, so that's kind of why I have it at 2. But this card sets up your Heartfelt Plea. Spoiler alert, we're running Heartfelt Plea. Yeah, most of our battle cards are 20k. So having this to facilitate Heartfelt, or just, you know, have defense on your opponent's turn, it's a pretty nutty card. Next we have our secret rare. Unfortunately, I'm not running the Vegeta. I wish I could, but I feel like in this deck we're going to be tapping out a lot. So Super Saiyan 4 Vegito is the secret rare that we'll be running in this deck. It's an overwhelm 6 quad strike, and it rips a card out of your opponent's hand. It's like 30k power or less or some shit. So yeah, we'll be running Vegito instead, just because we tend to tap out, especially with this card right here. And then why wouldn't we run a quadruple strike that rips a card out of your opponent's hand? Not only that, but it lets you see your opponent's hand, I think. So that in itself is pretty good. Next we have our 2 Vegeta Resolve Renewed. It's a staple. I've been saying this in most of my deck profiles that I have recorded and have not recorded, but yeah, it's stops floodgates. And sometimes it just stops random cards that you don't want to be played. But it's a pretty good card. So we're running 2, and we have our one of the ruler. Again, unison, we gain 2 markers each turn, so new ruler is a must one of. We're also running 2 of the pint-sized warrior Son Goku. I did have more in this deck, but the more I played it, the less I loved it. So having 2 to be able to search for any of your Goku GTs, including your heartfelt plea, I think is the right number. Again, I'll have to test more, but for now, I think 2 is the right number for me. And speaking of heartfelt plea, we have our one of heartfelt plea. This Goku can make any of these guys 5k boost, including this guy. Once you awaken, you can play your heartfelt plea. That's a triple strike offering the free battle card. We're also running 4 of the Raditz super combo. I know a lot of people are running the Vegeta, but I think Raditz is just better. Just because we get to see more cards, and I know people want the Vegeta count up, but I think the amount of Vegeta cards you'll see is plenty. So yeah, 4 Raditz super combos. We have our one of Bodyguard Legic. The reason I'm playing 1, and I haven't really seen this in anyone's list, is because we're comboing off our Saiyans off the battlefield. So there could be a turn where your opponent has a battle card, you have all your swings, whatever. After you're done, you can swing with your leader card or whatever, combo off your battle cards, and then have an extra 15k attacker or just a blocker if you need it. So yeah, just the one of Bodyguard Legic for now. We also have 3 of our Rushing Warrior Pan. I wanted to keep the 1 cost plays up because in testing I found that I wasn't running enough 1 cost to utilize with my leader and my unison for their free play. So Pan also helps with our heartfelt plea, and when this card is comboed off, you draw a card. So it's just, you know, it's a pretty good card. So I say 3 for now, but like I said, I'm trying to keep my 1 drops up in count. So yeah, that's that. Next we have our Super Saiyan Son Goku Pan and Trunks trio. This card is decent. I mean, it's good. The main reason why I run it a 1 of in deck is mainly because, like, yeah, it's a triple attack. Yeah, it's a 3 cost, whatever, that you know, wipes the board of 30Ks. But its main reason, for me at least, is if your opponent isn't expecting it and you go in with unison, you can give your unison a marker for free without having to, you know, put another unison under it. Like, if you don't have another unison to put under it, you can use the trio and then go for game with your -4 ability or whatever. But yeah, we have multiple reasons why we run 1 of. If we want to play it, then that's cool too. But yeah, just to give our unison a marker is pretty cool. Next we have our Son Goku Adventures Advent. This card I just recently added to the deck, and I replaced the pint-sized Goku. So the reason why I have this in my deck is because, you know, sometimes looking up the top 7 for Goku isn't something that I want to do. Like, there might be a time where I need a super combo, or I need a Vegeta Resolve Renewed or whatever. So having the ability to look at top 5 for a Saiyan 4 or less is it's pretty good too. So yeah, we'll keep it at a 2 of. I mean, I wish this card could search unison, but unfortunately it can't. And then last but not least, Champa. I mean, yeah, it's Champa. Not really much to say about it. So double strike whenever you feel is needed and to go for game. That's what we like to do. Maybe it'll get banned, I don't know, but for now it stays at a 1 of. So yeah, if you like the deck profile, go ahead and like the video, comment, subscribe. Uh, let me know what you think. Let me know what changes I should make. Any suggestions, any feedback, really. Like I said, I love GT myself, but I'm not the best deck builder. And I mean, I guess I can go on to the. We have our Z Awakened leader, and then we have, you know, whatever. This is a side you guys can look at it. But yeah, let me know, because I know there's just a lot of things I've been trying to tweak in here. Like I wish I had Divine Presence in the main, or like Broly Crown. But if you guys have any feedback for this deck, or want to see how something works, I could test it out. Let me know. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next deck profile. Later.